Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandy Maya and this channel is all about dance. If you're new, then Happy New Year to you and welcome. So this is with regards to belly line dances, and now last year in 2020 I did a belly line dance every single month from March. Okay, but this year I'm not going to do one every single month, but I thought it would be a great start into the new year to begin with a belly line dance. So this is the first one of 2021. Are you ready to learn it? Great. This is a breakdown video and then you have the follow along video with the music as well. But I would always suggest and recommend for you to go and have a look at the combo first before you follow along, because very often you can watch somebody dance and you think you know what kind of move they're doing, and it may be misleading and then you actually end up doing something completely different, which for this kind of thing is not a big deal. But if you wanted to dance in a group and you all want to look the same with regards to the moves that you're doing, then you want to be sure that you're learning the correct move. Okay, great. So, which brings me to the next point. This is the disclaimer. This is online, so you need to make sure that you are in a safe place to follow along in my videos, to do any of these tutorials that I'm offering. I also have free warm-ups and cool-downs, so make use of them. The only thing I ask of you is please make sure you're safe. It is your responsibility that you are picking a safe environment, that you're making sure that you have enough space to move in. You want to make sure that there's nothing on the floor that you can trip over. You want to make sure that your pets and your toddlers are out of the way. You want to really make sure that you're in the right place. The other thing is your body. Okay, I don't know you, I may know you, but I may not know you when you're watching this. So I have no idea what your physical condition is, okay? So if you are in any doubt whether this exercise is for you, this dancing or any of my tutorials, please consult a doctor first, okay? It's not for me to tell you whether you can or cannot do anything, okay? Right, for me it's important that you stay safe, and it should be the same for you. And then let's just have fun. Okay, so let me show you the combo first and then I'm going into the details of it, okay? Right, so the combo is very short and it repeats, as you know if you have done any of the other belly line dances before. If you haven't, maybe you have heard of line dancing, which means that you have a certain pattern and you start in one direction, then you turn into the next direction, into the next direction, into the next direction. Now this can go either way, but just for simplicity, I'm always going over my left shoulder, okay? So just to make it easier on everyone else, okay? So the combo looks like this, okay? We have 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're ready to go again, alright? Now, let's have a look at the first part. What's really important here, this is to keep you safe and to prevent any injury, because the problem is that when you're not ready for a move, then it's very likely that you may twist something or that you are off balance and then your body's trying to compensate and then you may hurt yourself, okay? So it's really important to understand the dynamics. If you just watch this and you go like, oh yeah, I've done all these moves before, feel free to go to the follow along video. Otherwise, stay with me here as I am breaking it down, okay? So the very first part, what we're doing is we're stepping forward and back, okay? So that's the very first part. So what you're doing is you're going right, left, left. And it's really important that you are going with the step, so you're taking your weight with you. You're going forward and back, okay? So as I'm here, there's no weight whatsoever on my left leg. Stepping back on the left to bring the right one back, and then it is there, all right? So what we're doing is we're stepping forward and back. What we're doing now is, again, we're going to step forward, but we're not stepping forward in the same manner, which means that your knees and your toes, where they were aligned before like with the first step, on the second time round we want to turn, which means that our feet already need to show us where we're going to go. So as we're stepping forward, we're trying to go sideways so that we can push from our heel. All my weight now is on the front leg, but I'm pushing back with the back leg as well. So I'm like, if I were to do it this way, I step here. Can you see, you need to be very, very nice and loose and light on your foot, so that you go on the ball of your foot, okay? You do not want to go step and then kind of keep it there, and then you can't come around, okay? So what you're doing is you're going step forward and step back. The next step, you're kind of already facing to the side, but then it continues. You're stepping back onto the back leg here, and then you whisk yourself around, okay? It's more difficult in slow motion. So you're going forward and back. Get ready to turn. Make sure that the back foot is ready to turn on the ball, right? You're turning around, and now your weight is all on your right foot, okay? So without me stopping, I'm just going to go over this with the feet. You're going forward and back and turn around. Okay, now you want to make sure that your main weight, even though I just came back here because I knew that we're going to stop here, but we're going to repeat the same sequence on the other foot next. So you want to make sure that that left foot of yours is ready to go, which means that once you come around here, you want to make sure that you can go with your left foot again. So let's try this with the arms. We're going forward and back, okay? So your arm goes 1, 2, 3 and 4, and the other one is just here, okay? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So now your arm is kind of here. From here you're going to bring them to your chest, just nice, and don't strangle yourself, okay? Just have them nice and neat here. So you're going forward and back, and as you turn you bring your hands round here, okay? Now we're going to do that on the other side. Are you ready? So you're stepping on your left. You're going 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now you step, which is the other way around, and you're bringing yourself round again, okay? So again, same principle. You're going forward and back. Your knees and your toes are facing forward. Oh, the challenging of recording these kind of things. So, well, with the first recording, I got interrupted a few times today, and so somehow, I don't know, I missed out a section, or at least it wasn't filmed. I don't know what happened. So then I came back to just put the filler in, just there to, you know, fill that gap. And so I just spent 5 minutes on that. Wanted to bring it there. The recording is not there because I didn't press record. So let's try it another time, right? Okay, so sorry about that. So we were just talking about making sure that you are actually stepping correctly, okay? So as we said before, you're stepping forward and back with your knees and your toes aligned, okay? But the second time that you're stepping forward, you're making sure that your foot comes sideways and that your back foot pivots, okay? That obviously goes for both sides, okay? Because this repeats on both of them. Alright, so let's just recap that bit and then add the tiny little section in between, which is missing from the ongoing recording, and then I'll put that in there for you. Okay, so I'm going to do the first bit again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Forward and back and turn around again. Forward and back. Turn around. You have to be very, very light-footed. This is really, really important. Okay? Also for the next bit. So now that you are facing the front again, we're going to do 2 hip drops. Well, 4 hip drops really, but it's 2 hip drop releases. If you're fine with hip drop releases, we do those. If you're not fine with them, but you would like to learn them, I do have a tutorial on that, actually 2 tutorials. In my Crash Course for Beginners, the link is in the description below. And if you are unhappy to do them, you don't like them, you may have your own reason as to why you don't want to do them, then just do them on the spot, and that's just simple 4 on the spot hip drops. Okay, now for everyone else who's okay with the hip drop release, that is the next section. Regular arms for that. We have 1 and 2 and. Okay, now notice that once you're done with this, your right foot is ready to move. Okay, so all your weight, obviously, as you should always have that with your drops, whether you do a release or not, should all be on the left leg in this particular moment in time. Okay, if you're learning the hip drop release, make sure that you try on both sides. Okay, in this particular combination, it is only on the right hip, but if you're learning it, you may as well try both sides. If you're totally fine with the move, no problem. Okay, right, let's combine this. We are going forward and back, turn around again, forward and back, turn around. Then 1 and 2 and. Okay, so after that, your right foot is free and you're going to bring it back behind you. You're going to step. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then the left one comes back, 1, 2, 3, basically. Okay, so this is where you really need to be light on your feet. And what I mean with light, being light on your feet, is that you can walk and move quickly. I don't want you to think about being on eggshells, not that kind of light, because you won't have the speed to move. If you're trying to stay away from the floor, that is not what I mean by light-footed, okay? What I mean by light-footed is that you move very quickly with your feet in any direction that you like. You don't have to be on tiptoe for that. The same goes if you have flat feet, okay? For that, your brain needs to know where you're moving, which foot needs to be lifted, okay? That's what I mean when I say light-footed, not don't touch the floor, okay? Good. Now we had 1 and 2 and now we're going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you're going right, right, and then you're going left, right, left, but obviously back, okay? But your feet go right, left, right, left. Okay, so you're going 1, 2, 3. Your weight is on your back. Bring it back and 3. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Yeah, your arms. So we're here. We're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So they flick. Nice and high up there, but you're flicking. It's done. It's dusted. It's over. Let 2020 go. Gone. Be gone with it. Okay? Right. We have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? As you're stepping back, your hip goes back as well, but very, very small. Remember, if it's a fast move, it's smaller. So don't try to make it a big thing. Okay? It's a lot to put in there otherwise. Okay, so we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And this is where we are with the recording, so I'm just going to let the rest of the previous recording run, and so this is just a filler, and I'm really hoping that this is recorded now, because otherwise I may go insane. Thank you very much for your patience. So you just went back, and you have your right foot forward, just here. Your arms from up here, from the flicking, come down to the sides of your head, and we are going to step on the right, and we're doing a forward walk with a figure 8. Okay, make sure your knees are very soft. If you're trying to do this with straight legs, it's not a good thing, right? So you want to go quite low as you go, and make sure that you lift your feet as you're walking, and also that you're taking your hip with you as you step. So you're going to bring the hip forward, step down, push it back, bring the hip forward, and as you step back, as you step down, you bring it back, okay? And you're going 1, 2, 3, 4. And from here, I don't mind which way you're going, but we're going to Ami. Yeah, so that is the combo complete. We're going to do this, I'm going to face the back, just follow along. We're going 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yay! Okay, so here's the thing, alright? And this is super important. As you're going to the next wall, because you're now with your feet together and you're doing the army bit, okay? The very first thing that's going to happen is, to that direction here, over your left shoulder, you're stepping forward again, which means you're now in a very awkward position, okay? This is really important because I don't want you to hurt your knees. You're going to step, but that way, okay? So as you're going here, it's very important that you take this leg and the foot with you over to that side as well, okay? Don't leave it here and try to go that way, okay? So you've just armed down. What you want to do is you are going to make sure that your whole body is coming over to that side, okay? So that you don't twist your knee, all right? So you've just come back, you're doing the, so you just the coming forward bit, and then you do army, army, army. So you're now going to start the sequence again, which is this one here, but you're doing it that way. You're going 1 and 2. Did you see that? Watch my legs. So army, army, army. 1. See how my foot comes with me? Yeah? So if I did it from here, if I just finished here and I want to come forward again, I'm going to go like that. Make sure you take both of your feet with you that way, alright? Okay, so let's do it one more time. I'm going to face you, and then from there we're going to turn to the left, just so that you get that transition from one wall to the other. Okay, right. 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, great. I think you're ready to head over to the follow along video and just have fun with it, have a blast. If you want to be part of the video compilation, you don't have to, but if you want to, please send me your landscape, not portrait, landscape video before the 15th of January. I need it by the 15th, and then I'm going to put a nice compilation together. If this is the very first time that you're joining, have a look through my belly line dance list. All the links are below as well. You can see the crash course for beginners. You can see that one is for all the different moves. You have free warm-ups, free cool-downs, and drills for different moves as well. And if it's the first time, just go through all the other belly line dances from last year. And yeah, it's a lot of fun, and feel free to dance it with your friends. And if you do happen to get a chance to dance it with other people, film yourselves and share it with me. I'd love to see it. Okay, these dances are meant to go out into the big wide world and just really reach out to people and bring people together and just enjoy and have a fantastic time. So thank you very much for watching, and here's to a new year, 2021. Have a wonderful time, and I look forward to receiving your videos. Take care. Thank you very much for watching.